Alrighty, what's going on, you guys? I'm back today with another Call of Duty Black Ops 3 video, of course, playing some free-for-all on the map. Fringe, and I actually have quite a touching story for you guys today. Not really touching, I'm definitely kidding. It's just a cool story that actually happened today, and I actually did a commentary before this, and I was like, I don't really have anything, like crazy that happened today. And then I realized I actually did, do something that was out of the ordinary that, generally people in general don't usually do. As well as like me in general, just I don't usually do this either. I don't think I ever have done this actually. So actually what happened was I was walking to the park like I always do. I told you guys I walk to the park like every day after school. I was walking to the park, and me and my friends, we literally we had just gotten food, like, because we didn't have any lunch and we each had money, so we just bought food as our lunch, because like he didn't really have a lunch either. He had like 2 bags of chips, and I had a bag of chips and a peanut butter sandwich, which is like a decent. It's not like crazy, it's not like amazing, it's not horrible either, but still it's not really anything. Plus my breakfast was really small, so basically for breakfast I had my peanut butter sandwich. Anyways, I'm not trying to talk about freaking lunch and breakfast right now. I'm trying to talk about my story. So basically what the point of me telling you all that crap was that I was hungry, which is why I got the food or whatever. And we went and sat down, we ate our food, and I had like broke a 20. I broke a 20 to get the food. So he gave me like 2 5s and some 1s and something like that for my change. And I was like, okay, sick, whatever, I got it. I got my change, let's go. Got my change, walked, ate my food, blah blah blah. Stayed there for quite some time, eating my food and just hanging out in that same area, and then decided to start walking around the park a little bit more. So that's what we did. We walked around the park. I was actually supposed to go home, but my mom actually wound up staying late, which is like the only reason I was able to actually do this. So my mom stayed late, so I was able to walk around the park a little bit longer than I usually did with my friend. And we walked by this like little I don't even know what you'd call it, like almost like a little theater area, like where you would have like performances, like bands or like concerts and like plays and stuff like that. And we walked right by it and we saw this homeless guy sitting on, or not sitting, he was actually laying on the ground on the stage where people like generally perform at. And I was like, dang. And my friend was like, go up to him and wake him up or something like that, because like he was sleeping. And I was like, no, you're an idiot. Like, why would I go do that? Like, that's just rude and stupid. I don't know why you would want me to do that. And he was like, well, whatever. And I was like, you know what, actually, I will go wake him up. And my friend, like, thought I was going to do what he said. And he was like, oh, yeah, man, this is going to be awesome. My friend's a little nerd. I don't know. He's an idiot sometimes. But, so I went over there. I woke him up. But I didn't wake him up to be rude. I woke him up because he was homeless. I could tell just the way he was dressed and where he was sleeping. And just, just everything, all of his features, just where he was, what he was wearing, like I said, just kind of gave it away. Like, I was almost positive that this guy was homeless, and I felt pretty bad for him. So, and he was like a straight out of, almost like straight out of high school, probably. So he was pretty young and homeless, so I felt really bad, and decided to go up to him and actually give him some of the change, or the money I got from the place I ate lunch at. So I had, what did I have? I had 2 5s and 2 1s, and I gave him, like, I went up to him and I was like, hey man, and he was like, what's up, dude? And I was like, sorry for waking you up, but I just wanted to ask you if you like needed some money for like food or something like that. And he's like, oh man, I'd really appreciate it, I could definitely get some food with that, whatever. Like, if you have any money, whatever, I'll take it if you don't mind. I need to eat or whatever. And I was like, I just reached in my wallet. I wasn't really paying attention to what I was grabbing, but I grabbed some money and gave it to him. And right as I handed it to him, I saw that it was a $5 bill. And I wasn't like scavenging for a certain bill or anything. I was just kind of I was really just reaching in my wallet and grabbing whatever my hand touched. But yeah, so I reached in there and actually grabbed the $5 bill and I gave it to him, and I saw it in my hand, and I was like, kind of like, oh crap, a $5 bill. But then I was kind of like I actually found $6 in a bag recently, just like sitting there, and it wasn't even mine. I'm pretty sure it was my dad's. So, like whenever I thought about it, like really, it wasn't even my money to begin with. The $6. So I basically still have $1 that wasn't even mine. So like just giving the $5 to him didn't even really matter to me. And I still was able to put like $6 extra like away in my little savings fund, whatever you want to call it, that I have in my house. And so, I was happy that I was able to help somebody out, especially like whenever I didn't even need the money. I just like would probably want the money for something just stupid that I was gonna spend like on food or something that I didn't even really need. I just like wanted, maybe I was hungry and I was like, oh man, I could go for a burger right now or something like that, and I just go pick one up. He probably needed a burger or something like that. So, I didn't feel too bad about losing $5. I know generally $5 is a little much to just give to someone, even if they are homeless. Generally it's like $1 or $2, but I don't know, I really thought he needed it, and I didn't need it as much as he did, so I just thought it'd be something kind to do, a nice gesture, um even whenever it wasn't even really mine in the first place. So I don't know, but I hope you guys enjoyed my little story that happened today, and if you did, remember the big thumbs up down below, and subscribe to my channel if you are new, and if you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace out.